Welcome to the Kaibo. Let's get right to it. We're at Nurburgring for the Manufacturers Cup final round, and I've qualified in 8th place, right in the middle of the pack. Oh boy. We're off and running, and this is my second race of the day. The first one was a rainy nightmare, and I don't want to talk about it. But this one, so far, no rain in sight, so we're racing the racing hard tires. And coming through the first corner, I do lose a position, and we managed to keep it on the inside here. Don't manage to keep it on the inside here. Come on, turn, turn, turn. Aw. But I hold on to P9 as we go through here. Just got to get back on track here. Here we go. Okay, we're on the endurance layout of Nurburgring, which means we make this right-hander instead of going to that lower section of the track. I have done quite a bit of practice for today's race. You know, me and Nurburgring don't get along very well, but I'm liking it more and more the more I race on it. There, somebody goes off into the gravel, take that position, back to the starting position of P8. Yeah, it's becoming more and more fun for me as I get more comfortable with the track. Maybe one of these days I'll do that circuit experience and really learn it. So, heading down the hill, and we managed to get up to 6th position somehow, just through luck of the draw or people crashing. And we have Omar in front of us, Stalker behind us, and today is going to be a punt fest, just to warn you. As I come around here, the first of several punts of the day, that was Stalker, and I lose 4 positions. So Stalker gets himself on the leaderboard. 4 points for costing me 4 positions. Congratulations, Stalker. As we move on ahead, we have R. Smith on our tail. He's another player in today's video, and we're just heading now into this, what I call the village. I don't know what it's really called, but somebody's off up there, and R. Smith does push me off as well. Not a second thought, just take him and 2 of his friends past me, and he gets himself on the leaderboard with 3 points. Whoops, that was me, but no positions lost. We're gonna survive that one. And we move on through the high mountains, and somebody's off on the right. Who is that? Oh, R. Smith, look at that. Huh, what do you know? A little karma coming back to bite you. Uh-huh. So we'll just stay right with you. Yes, we will. You know how tempting this is, to use him as the guardrail. But no, I don't do that. Good close racing. A lot of cars in the mirror, a bunch of cars up ahead of me. A good close group of racers. We're all holding it together. As we head through here, I drive straight off into the gravel myself. Thank goodness for ghosting, because that was a horrible re-entry, and I cost myself 2 points. So I make the leaderboard as well. Yep. Now on the back straight, we're coming up on backmarker Jones, who must be serving a penalty or has served a penalty, and we'll just take that position back from him. And we're up into P12 now. Gaining a couple more along the way through spins. We find ourselves on lap 2, right behind him. Yep. The stalker has become the stalked. I don't know if that's a lag wiggle or if he's on a controller or what. Back marker Jones right behind me. Keeping with Stalker. Now we're coming up to this right-hander. I will downshift to fourth just to make sure I stay on the track. Too many times I've gone off right here. And I have a run on Stalker. The only place I can go is onto the grass, and it's not quite enough speed to get by him. Okay. I'm going to back off just a little because I don't know what his braking intentions are. And as we go around here, he's just going to pull right off into the gravel and give me back P8. Now we're behind the Dukes in this Corvette, and you know I'd love to pass a Corvette. Watch the whole ego explode there. Come on. This downhill section is so scary. Never quite know how much I can push it. We're on hard tires and just gonna make it through the wiggly parts and down to the very bottom of the hill. And moving ahead, later in the lap, still have back marker Jones on our tail, and again I drive off, and in a show of solidarity, back marker Jones also drives off. So focused on me, he just followed me right into the grass. I get a little wide here, I'm still a little discombobulated. He makes a good, fair pass, and so does Miss Poncho. Yes. Very good passes. I was just out of sorts still. So I got to get it together, get my head back in it. Oh, back marker Jones goes off. Nobody seems to want positions around here. Yellow flag. Who could it be? What could it be? Oh, it's that Ferrari. Had some trouble. Okay, getting onto the back straight, end of lap 2 now. I'm going to take a look at my weather radar. Zoom out a bit. Don't see any rain coming from even far away. Also checking to see that I have 1.5 laps of fuel left. So we're good for fuel. We can keep these tires on. No rain to worry about. We're just going to rock it out for the final lap. And going through here, Stalker now behind me does tap me and send me over that center, whatever that was. And he's trying to make the pass. I will not allow it. I say, Stalker, no stalking. Do not give him that position as we head into the scary downhill section. Bottom of the downhill section. This is a tight one. Now I have this Suzuki who was coming up fast behind me, and I really didn't think I was much of a match for him, so I did kind of pull over, and we'll just tuck in behind him, see if we can stay with him. Nope, he's going to pull away. But as we go through Bravery Corner here, I think I have just a little more bravery than he does. I know there's more to be had, but I think I'm catching up a little. And we'll head into the village here, and he takes a little deep, get right behind him. Could it be? I don't think it's going to be. Okay, right on the tail of Miss Poncho. Stalker behind us, and Miss Poncho gets a little bit wiggly. I think something can happen here, and it does. I get punted by Stalker again. And 1, 2, 3 cars go by. Let's check that leaderboard. Stalker now has a commanding lead with 7 kills, and we're going to come to the end of the lap now. I have backmarker Jones in front of me, Stalker in front of him, and I am hoping I can get in the slipstream of backmarker Jones. I'm down about 7/10 of a second behind him. That's in slipstream range. He's in slipstream range of Stalker, but in a karmic justice moment, I get past Stalker, who serves his penalty. Still not quite able to catch up with backmarker Jones. Or maybe, we're heading into this section that's just not the good passing section, and it looks like, yes, looks like we're going to take this one home in 11th. Kind of a disappointing finish for such a solid race. I felt like it was a good, well-raced race. Just had some troubles, and that's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. So, take 11th place, and overall, 2nd place in Oregon, 38th in the U.S. I think that's just AMG drivers, and then 1,002nd in North America, and I think that's all manufacturers. Please correct me in the comments if I'm wrong about that. I love this Manufacturer Cup, and I hope you'll subscribe so you can join us again. And great to have you here. Thank you very much.